Oh no. Dead end. Oh, okay. You wanna go to sleep? Modrig. Okay. Modrig. Yikes. Authorish. What about this? Thank you. How new you are into ASMR videos, by the way? She is very good. She has good echo. Okay, so let's do whatever relaxes me that day is gonna win it. I definitely like these. Oh man. Oh man. Let's introduce you to some sounds then. Guys, let's rate these. Are you ready? Okay, this one is 0. Trigger number 0, right? Out of 10, how much? Yes, estimation 8 out of 10. 2. How did she do it? I'm not sure what rain is. It depends on what the rain is. Cup over microphone and water on top. And some candy that reacts to... Oh, okay. I don't have that tablet, and I would have to need a paper cup, and I don't have that either. But if I obtained these two, I could. But that one is a good trigger, yeah. It's really good. So what about number 2? What do you say? I don't know specifically what tablet she uses, but I guess whatever vitamins that are dissolvable in water are gonna make that effect. I'm not sure what is being used for it, but yeah, I would say 7 too. I need to test it first. I would test it for my shorts and then I would use it on stream, I guess. But I don't have the things. And whatever I can think of as a tablet to be dissolvable in water is kind of expensive too. But like, if I had it, even an old one at home, I would use that. And like when you put it on microphone, especially with echo, it's gonna do it. But it is a good trigger. Whatever with paper is a good trigger too. Like metallic and paper triggers are just mwah. Okay, next one. Yeah, this one. Really that good? Bingo. Oh, and let's test thicker version of this, which is which one is better for you, Ben? It more depends on when I have time. Rather than time, specific time. But around this time I usually have free time. So technically speaking, I can come. Wanna rate this one? You are the last one who didn't rate, I believe. Like, I start streaming as Lily does, so sometimes I come in the morning, too. Seven, okay. Okay, you know what, let's test this one too. It's a strawberry as well, and it should go red on sun. I haven't tested it yet. Okay, my hand hurts, so please don't let me do this for long today, okay? How much did we get to 0? I write it small strawberry. Okay, I would say yes. Oh. Okay. Oh, I don't know. Maybe I stretched it doing live stream yesterday or the other day before. Eight and a half. Now, let's do slime. What do we need to? Oh, I'm terribly sorry. We need to warm this one first. When do you have more time? In the mornings or now? Draconian 64, am I pronouncing it correctly? Yeah, of course. Welcome back. Okay. Here you come. I mean, if you have both hands, okay, and if this is warm, it's pretty cool. Welcome back, you found us. How awesome. We are rating triggers, if you are interested. Any ratings? So, this one was slime. Now, next one. The unscrewing. We are currently rating triggers. I guess aside from this, nothing. Sometimes this one is just okay and sometimes it's really good. I feel like today for me it's really good, so I'm gonna give it 8, but normally it would probably be around 7, 6 depending. Kick what, Ben? Not bad. Okay, next one. Which one we go? Okay, let's do this one. What? Yeah, winner. Really that good? Okay. Okay. I mean, I don't know. Okay. Let's move on. Okay. I slightly moved you now because I'm a little bit worried about my computer and its cooling down system. So that was this one. feel like that answer would be too long. It has a story behind, right? Okay, let's test this one now. Like whispering ASMR? Come on. Anyone wants hearing that here now? No, right? How many of you have heard it already? Oh. It is good, right? So Ben, can you sum it up, please? Okay, so let's just, like the rest of you, can you please rate this one? I mean, this is underestimated and I feel like it is 10 out of 10 too. And then we can do the ASMR story time, whispering, whatever. 10 out of 10. Ta-da! And it's subversion like. Oh, thank you. I know Ben. Oh, dribbling. Okay. Well, story time is next one. So, I believe I started the story something like I was studying and I was depressed, and I am a visual type, and yeah, I was. Oh, okay. I turned on my divergent thinking, so I'm sorry if this makes no sense. But anyways, like many things came into it, and I needed a different activity to writing. And I ran into my first ASMRs, and that's basically it. I guess this one is gonna have lots of versions. But yeah, like I needed something that I can relax to that would have no significant meaning. I was studying like how to dissect pictures and other parts of human abilities to perceive things and like to perception to things. And I at some point I started to dissect sounds too, as I'm not studied in music. So I did it on different levels. Yeah. So it was like a combination of needed something to relax to and not have to think about it. It sounds horrible, but like too much. Yeah. Next trigger. Okay. Be nice to this one, because it is new and fresh. Okay? No music school. I have zero education in music. But I have closer to creative stuff than to rational thinking. I realized, or not, depends. Anyways, like I was studying and studying some more, and then that studying transferred into my free time activities, and I started to use the principles from school to my work, and then I continued with analytical activities, let's say, in like in different departments of stuff. But yeah, zero music school. Interesting. Interesting. Because, like, okay, I would. Okay, this is gonna be very much experimental, okay? But if you have like a circle, then you divide it into different parts, and then like you have there like the rational logical thinking. It's like a big, especially for maybe European Americans. And then like you have there the social one that's like really big on both, like all over the place, all over the world. And then like you have there like the creative part Like, I am, I have it very difficult because I am like zero social, zero logical. No, seriously. But like I am raised logical, by logic people, logical or rational people, and like I'm all like in this very vague department of creativity, unspecific, which is even worse maybe. It's some like in some departments. So, of course, the school are said to be very rational and logical based, and what is even worse, like cognitive type of thinking. And I am nothing like that. And in the department of social, I am usually on the bad side of things. Like I understand everything, I have great empathy, and like social, practical social is like zero for me. But like, it's like really difficult. Like I'm introverted, like I'm very, I'm not a practical person, but I have this like very strict. I'm gonna do it practical. Like I am like aiming that direction, but like I am not there ever. and and because I am not practical, maybe too. Like, yeah, no. I mean, you would have to ask. I'll say good night for now. Needs to still learn for my test. Good luck with your test. I hope everything goes well for you. Tomorrow, right? Like, I would be a great friend, but no one has a use for me, is that type of formula. Like, I'm not gonna do parties at night. I'm gonna stay at home. I'm like introverted. And I do love people, but like I am very much able to like stay alone for long periods of times that no one understands. And I analyze in dark and silence. So I am not social, is that word, probably. And I am not extrovert either. I do both like love and hate people. Okay, nice. But like I am problematic in the I'm being accused of being deep, which is what suits for what I do like to do, but it's not practical for real life. If you understand me. And the kids, like it works like this, like you are gonna exhaust yourself with kids as an introvert who are like who have lots of empathy. And I am like exactly like I can't be a teacher for the way that teacher treat children is not suitable for my perspective of how things should be done. And the system is not in favor in such concepts, and you can't quantify them. And you need to find an environment for you to prosper if you are like that. But like many times, if you are superficial, it's gonna be in your advantage, and it's very difficult for me to be. And so we struggle. And so, yeah, like I can have great extent of understanding, but I have as well a great extent of needing to be all alone. And it's like not social, right? Not in the sense I perceive it, and I believe like most people perceive a sociable person. So like I like I think I am good, like I am nice to people, but it takes a lot out of me because of how I was raised, in what system I was raised, which is like critical, logical, rational. But it's not like I don't feel comfortable in it at all, ever, that much. Or if I start, I'm gonna be very much not acceptable for social environment, you know? So it has like layers for me. Ouch. I am grateful to have smarter people than me around me. That's one thing. And I'm not ingenious, thankfully, but I am talented, probably. The question is if that is a good or bad thing. There was this study somewhere there that like you are above like if you are a talented or like genius, like really talented creative person, then you are usually not the highest in the like on the scale, but like you are never the lowest, like you are above the average basically. So I would say that fits. That's it, that's where I am. So like I'm not sure about, like I don't consider myself smart. But maybe part of it is that it just spreads in the creative work I do. You mean this? No. That's not what I am talking about. But yes, like the smarter you are, if it is not strictly in the emotional intelligence direction, and even there, like it's okay, I have there like theories maybe, or like it would get complicated, but basically if you are not smart in a certain way, then you are gonna start to be very much unacceptable to social environment around you, because like you cannot be both smart and like your ego is gonna get into the way. It shouldn't theoretically if you are like intelligent enough, but like it's gonna happen, and the more you are gonna be pissed off, the more it's gonna like start to happen. But like if you are, and if you are like that to people, like they are not gonna accept it, and you are not gonna be liked, and you are not gonna be accepted and stuff, and like people will know and will feel it, and it's not gonna end good. So like yes, it gets in a way, you can use it theoretically with more or less like work and try and effort, but but it depends on what like where you are in the other aspects of your life. IQ test, it was done to me, I believe, before 1-2 times maybe. Overthinker I am. Social interactions I studied, so like, which is even the worst. It's the worst. Like everything I studied, which is why I was depressed, right? Like everything I studied, everything I believed, everything I felt like secure in, like I was trained to learn or like learned to do it just the other way around. And it's like, first it's complicated to do because your mind is already set in a certain ways. And when you like learn and then like prove that something that you feel or see as superficial is working, then it starts to be very messy and problematic. Well. So like all parts I was talking about at the beginning, it's like in a way in my life, whether I want it or not, I say now. It helped me in some aspects, it really did not help me in some other aspects. But yeah, I incline most to creativity out of all of these. As this one is new and I kind of really like it, feels good in fingers. I'm gonna give you a chance. I'm gonna give you 10 out of 10. You are wooden, hopefully so. Survive and be invisible again. I think too much? I do. Which is ASMR. It's where ASMR, it's when and where ASMR comes into, into this. But like I had very recently these conversations that made it clear for me why I am like the way I am. And it's kinda like, yes, like it was, the assessment was correct, so yeah. Yeah, live and survive. And trying to do in life, as in what I do for a living, or as if what I try to be and achieve. Like, you mean career? Oh, writer. Okay, that alone is not a career, and I don't think I would. Thank you very much for the assessment, though. Yeah, but storyteller, writer. I mean, it can be nice. It can be like professional life is a thing. And what about you? What is your life goal? Okay. Sound is gone. Okay, I think we were disconnected for a second. Okay, what field, if you don't mind sharing? Is the sound back? Wow, that's pretty difficult. Good luck to you. What was your field before, if I may ask? So, convergent thinker, right? Or? Interesting. I like to make this one. I am not sure. Okay, something has to have it. Let's make it this one. So by recently you mean this year? School year? So you will have 5 years and then plus attestations? Okay. Okay, I can't translate it and I can't be bothered to find out, but to make it very simple, I collect projects and do different ones where I am needed, where I can. I do that. So I don't have like one job like I do here and there. In those areas I just named all over the place. It's more like I call them projects rather than it being projects. But like I included among projects. Like whatever I have published, I have like I'm simultaneously writing like 4 to 6 books. So they are a project and each of them is a project. This is a project. Is what I mean by projects. So like it's like it might sound very vague or very I don't know what, but that is what I call projects. Even more so, experimental one. I love my experimental projects. No, I am not. Yeah. But I need to be in order to survive. However painful it is. Guys, ratings please. Okay, now we need something that is actually good. Oh my. Okay, no, one more before that. Let's do the unnerving circle. What do you say? Which is good, we need to improve, right? Okay. Okay. Next one. Sweet dreams. Thank you. Good night. And thanks for coming. Any rating for this one? I will do some. I very much like the drum too, to be honest. I've fallen in love with it. But I mean, yeah, wet sounds are wet sounds. Yeah, my problem with logical thinking, indeed. I mean, why I think ASMR is adorable is actually for the relaxation, and I don't give it bigger purpose than it has. But like relaxing, if you are not able to, is important, right? And I like ASMR for it. It helps you harmonize. At the same time, you don't have to think lyrics or music if you don't want to, you know? So yes, ASMR. Come here. Oh my. I remember exactly what, who, and where and when my sleep got altered, let's say. And then with some decisions I made it worse. And so I kinda order myself to just go. But I think maybe, like, I used to have more normal sleeping. And then basically I forced to relax myself. I force filter to. I take it as a part of creative property as well. So I filter very much. But like, I guess I have complicated, like since beginning I have quite complicated relationship to sleeping. Part of it is if I want to do something. Part of it is if I am stressed, let's say. Part of it is when I am afraid or something. And I was never a big sleeper, I guess, to begin with. And then at some point and level, I had, like the sleeping was very complicated. And I can force myself to have quite normal sleep. Why do I feel like something is going on? Okay, no, it was past message at school. Well, ask me if I'm happy about that. Partially, probably yes, because it's better than will and training. Knowing yourself. Yeah. Even at parts and places where you don't want to. And if you occupy yourself enough to organize and order yourself around basic things, then you can affect sleeping patterns too. But it's not about like everything has a price. So maybe you try to go to sleep calm and try not to mess with it much, so it's as natural as it gets. Forced to not stress over things during the day, too. Because, like, you need to take it as a whole day work to go to sleep calm and peaceful. Rituals help too, probably. And like sometimes you think if you overdo it with good, that's good, but actually that might trigger it. So, if caffeine addict doesn't help, I mean, I have learned to make myself doze into sleep with coffee. Which, like, it helps me go to sleep. Like, I force myself to go to sleep. It's not, like, basically because, okay. Here is the deal. Like, if you are a creative person and you have enough informations, you can't sleep while you're okay. Like I always, the worst experience I have is go, like not eating the whole day and then go sleeping on that. So I know I have to be fat before going to sleep. So there is no like I want to lose weight, so I'm gonna stop eat at 4 p.m. whatever, and then I'm not gonna eat for like next 8 or plus 8 hours, and then like go to sleep and be like, yeah, it's gonna be fine. No, it's not gonna be fine. It's gonna be very, very not fine. So like eat before going to sleep. Like, you know, like certain amount of time you need to process the food, but like before that. And then coffee. Like basically I drink coffee before I go to bed. Like directly. And then I rest, and then I am not doing what I am supposed to be doing during the day. But hey, we are working on it. But I go to sleep. I wanted to do the big things while I'm the most speeded, and then I realized it's not a good idea. So I opted for, I know I'm gonna be speeded up, so like let's go sleep. It's gonna produce better ideas like that. So, but it depends. Like I can't even describe how I switched that. It was just trial and error situation. But yeah, I trained myself to use coffee to go to sleep. And I am so perfectly fine with that. I'm not nervous. I'm just... but like ideally what I combine with coffee is not like, I love pastry, but I don't combine pastry and coffee. I usually combine coffee and yogurt. It kills my brain cells, and I know, so I am just making up for that with yogurt. I have strange patterns, please don't ask. I think I used to do that out of vanity, but it started because I had health issues, and yes, it is. And I did not realize soon enough, that I should stop. Those days. Fortunately for all of us, I am old already, so I'm fine. Yeah, but I am my father's daughter, I can't. I tested it, really, I tried. Not good idea. I feel like I'm making up for it till now, which is too long. And for me, knowing how to do that and not doing it, like I was extreme. I can't do that, I was extreme. Okay. I roughly estimated from the point of view of a children. So, like, it's somewhere between 10 and 110. And that's like the deal, okay? I am so clever, right? Okay. When do you have school, lawyer? I think not until Monday. Oh, nice. Okay. I have still some stuff to do and I should rest my hand, I guess. So I would end it for today, if you don't mind. And we shall definitely reconnect. I hope. Do you think Lily is gonna stream tomorrow? Okay, I'm not sure if what you heard or what not. I was saying I think I should give the rest to my hand, and I was asking if you think Lily is gonna stream tomorrow. Yeah, Lily, the Chinese girl. Okay. In which case, we shall definitely, mostly I sleep 5 hours per night. Sometimes it's useful to try to sleep even during the day, like whenever you feel like you can make the sleeping to make up for the whatever. Even the capacity for your brain cells to put themselves together, it's gonna improve. Like instead of sleeping or doing sports, if you don't feel like that, sometimes like going to sleep instead. Because like I have problem forcing myself to sleep for a long period of time, for example. So like at most, and like when extremely like I can't, like I sleep for 4 hours too, and then like I try to make up for it during the day once I have some tasks done. But it depends. Excuse me? That's not funny. So we shall probably see each other on her live stream. That is depending on what I will be doing, which I can't predict right now, but I will probably pass by. That is, if she is live streaming, I will be definitely live streaming. Starting as today, approximately, and again improvise from there. I see. I mean, my father used to force me to sleep. So he sometimes was sleeping with me, is what I want to say. Oh. Okay. No, seriously, I was so worried during the day for her, just for her to write 7 hours ago on community that she was someplace doing some stuff. The view is nice, but the hell, I was worried. Okay, anyways, good night to you, sleep well, rest well, take care, good luck and lots of nerves with your studies, okay? Thanks for coming, thanks for support. Yes. Like sometimes she says something like thank you or I'm Chinese in English. But aside from that, mostly Chinese, yes. Okay. Good night. Thank you so much. See you next time and bye for now. Good night.